Good morning, everybody. Orange J here with another War of the Visions video, and it's dark, it's early, it's Monday morning, it is Final Fantasy VIII Week 2 news day, and it's a surprisingly slow news day, especially after coming off what felt like a really busy week last week. With Limited Arena coming to an end, I feel like this is going to be a much more chill week in War of the Visions, which, I'm good with that. This is a busy time in my life. Our move, a little real life news, we are beginning the process of officially moving to the new house, so I should have some videos out about that. And if there's a few less live streams and videos for me over the next few weeks, that's kind of why. It's really busy trying to move and do both things. But this is about War of the Visions. Let's go. So first of all, Irvine and his vision card are dropping this week. This is no surprise. I think everybody was counting on this. Where I think a lot of people were also wondering is Melnia, her vision card, those things that we actually ended up skipping in Road to Worldwide. Now that we're in Worldwide, when do they work those in? It could be next week, it could be sometime during FF8, or it could just be some random time in the future. We're not really sure, but this is Irvine's week. Let's talk about him. Now, full preview video for our guy coming out tomorrow. Confident Sniper Hunter Viking, 90 cost. Hypershot is his limit break. It's a 3-hit large damage move that raises his own defense piercing rate for 3 turns. Canister Shot is a small AoE that lowers missile resistive targets for 3 turns that deals medium damage. And then Sniper on Standby is his most impactful skill. It's an attack and agility buff for the group that is, that's a really good buff by itself, but it also gives him a follow-up attack for allies within range 4 of him. So a Dark Gunner with a follow-up ranged attack, this is Irvine's like bread and butter move. We'll talk about that a lot more in the preview video. Then he's coming with Natural Loner, his vision card. And then once again, like the War of the Visions art team, every single time just knocks it out of the park, and this is another example of that. Anyway, Spear, Bow, Gun, Dagger, main jobs, acquired AP up, critical hit rate up, attack up for the group buff, missile attack piercing rate, and unit attack resist bestowed effect, with global buff, missile attack up, critical damage up for Irvine only. So again, I'll talk a lot more about those things in the full preview video for them. Irvine has some bingo board, of course he does, so does the vision card. He will also be added to the Balam Garden outskirts, so a really good week. If you've been saving those Chocobo Expedition tickets and you're getting, and like you're working on Renoa, and then you go ahead and pull Irvine, it's a good week to spam those tickets in the Chocobo Expedition. JP will be quintupled on quest screens and in the barracks for Irvine, so quintuple JP, that's fun. And then he's the only Transcendence unit being added, so not even really getting anything more there, like no more like Master Ability 2s or anything else, just Irvine. All right, Final Fantasy VIII Collaboration Part 2. What kind of campaigns are we getting this week? Well, login bonus, pretty standard stuff. Irvine shards, pull tickets, scrolls, and 20 generic mind spheres on day 7, which will help build all of the units, which is really nice. Milestone mission, you could clear all the missions in Irvine's quest to get 40 shards. Make sure you're doing that for all of the Final Fantasy VIII units. There's guaranteed shards for him in the shops as well. Little bonus login bonus, that's a weird way of saying that, but a second login bonus this week. No Visior attached to this one, which we had Visior attached to it last week, but that was definitely not staying around for a while. Still getting an antler, blossoms, fragments, rainbow balls. Really good secondary login bonus this week. His shards guaranteed to be in the Whimsy shop. Double drop vision card hard quest week, so good week to really farm out those vision card hard quests, but you're probably doing that every day anyway. JP and EXP item triple up campaign in day quests, so item drop triple up campaign for daily quest might mean that this is gil farming week for a lot of people, and that's what you're doing next weekend to really farm out that gil. Triple friend gift campaign as well. Chocobo Expedition EXP and Guild double up campaign. So quite a few little campaigns running there alongside Irvine. His gun will be farmable, so let's talk about that. Equipment training quest, Fomalhaut gun. There it is. There's your gun right there. Equipment training quest coming into the game. So make sure you're getting yourself at least 1 + 6 worth of recipes for that, which is 64 recipes, and then the materials to eventually make that +6. Into the Farplane archive is going to be a bullet and a vow, an equipment training quest, see Deity Sword, and the Avian Hunt quest. So 3 things being added to the key rooms there, and then vision card jobs getting upgraded. And man, I want to say, like, one thing, Sword Knight, which is where Squall is, man, they need vision cards. We're really waiting on Melnia's vision card to boost up Seed down here. And then, like, yo, also Bradley, who doesn't really need it, but you got a lot of good units on here. Wing Stern, Prince of Lucius again someday. So really waiting on some more Sword Knight vision cards. Now, I want to say, like, I'll probably do a full video on this, but Limited Arena, just let me touch on Limited Arena for a second. I managed to finish in top 1,000. If we look at present log here, there's mine. So that got me 1,000 Visior, 60 UR scrolls, and then you could see the rest of the stuff, the prizes that came there. I loved Limited Arena. Now, there's a couple changes I would like to be made in it, and if I do a full video on this, I will probably touch on it. But the fact that, like, getting scrolls added to these weekly rewards, combined with the fact that it was limited amount of refreshes a day, felt like how Arena just probably always should be. The idea that you could just max, like, just keep refreshing Arena. I know it's a way of, like, sucking some Visior out of the game, maybe making some more money for the dev teams, but it can't be making that much money. And Limited Arena just felt so much better. There was a little bit too much limited, like the units I felt like in vision cards were a little too restrictive, which I didn't consider. I didn't think that would be the case, but either way, I just want to say I really liked Limited Arena last week, and I hope it's something that we do more of and just kind of keep refining it as we go. So guys, that's the news for today. Good luck, have fun this week, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.